Hi, welcome back. Come on in. It's so good to see you again. I'm so glad you stopped by for a visit and brought your friends. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and check the little bell to make sure you get our notifications, and you can join us every time we have a chat and have good times together. And so today, I thought we'd talk about family fun, right? Whether your kids are grown or your kids are little, or it's just maybe you and your husband or whoever is in your family, we want to have fun. So I thought I'd share some of the ideas, that our family has done over the years and even this year to celebrate fall and just have some fun times together. So, of course, you can go do things in the fall. You can pick apples. You could pick pumpkins. You could go to a corn maze. You could go hiking when the leaves turn. So you could tell our leaves are starting. This tree back here is starting. This one right here is not quite so much yet. But they're starting. We are into fall, and we're getting cooler nights and cooler days. That's why I'm outside. It's such a beautiful day, and it's just great. So if you want to go do those things with your family, hiking doesn't really cost anything except for maybe gas to get there or snacks if you take snacks or lunch. You can do it fairly reasonable. Now, of course, picking apples or pumpkins or corn maze, they could cost a little bit more, but, put a little bit of money away each week for it. Have some fun. But if you're going to be at home and you're like, yeah, what can we do? Well, we can do things at home too. You could have a campfire. Everybody loves a good campfire. And you could have s'mores. You could experiment with different kinds of s'mores, different kinds of cookies, different kinds of candies, or even fruit. Apples are really good on a s'mores as well. You could, I'm looking at my list here, you could eat hot dogs. You could actually roast the hot dogs over the fire, whatever your preference of hot dog is. You could make the little meals in a bag where you make the little tinfoil meals. You could do this however you want to. The point is have fun. And you're going to be sitting around. Maybe your family likes to sing campfire songs. Maybe we like to do devotions. We like to have a special devotion while we're sitting around. It's fun for us. So those are some of the fun things that you can do. Maybe your family goes camping in the fall. Our family used to love to go camping in the fall. We found it harder to get reservations and find a place that we liked. As reservations, some places you can get reservations up to a year ahead of time. So it kind of, you got to plan a little bit more if you're going to do that. But that is super fun as well. But if you're going to be at home, what can we do? Well, just because your kids are not little tiny children does not mean you can't have fun. You can make cookies. There's all kinds of colored icing. There's even cookies that you can just bake them. They're ready to go. There's all kinds of sprinkles and little eyeballs and all kinds of decorations you can put on cookies. Those are fun. And then you've got a treat that you can share, or you can share with other people. You can also, look at my list here, you can watch movies. Right now, our family watches movies. It's just kind of what we do. We like to watch movies. Now, my family, we don't prefer the scary Halloween movies. We like the little cartoons, the little goofy, funny movies. But you can also have fun snacks. Now, if you're going to watch the more grown-up type movies, snacks may not be the way to go. That's completely up to you. But for us, if we're watching like something that maybe has a Dracula in it, for Hotel Transylvania, that's what we were watching. We had the bat snacks that I showed in one of my previous videos. I just got the bag of Reese's that had pumpkins in it. It had bats in it. It had ghosts in it. Those are great snacks that you can spread out over different movies. Or maybe you can go and get the little gummy vampire teeth things. You can eat those. There's gummy worms. I don't know if that's really Halloween or not, but maybe you can make dirt and worms. Put the worms in there for that. If you've got like a ghost theme, like maybe Casper, you could have ghost cookies or ghost candies, or I don't know, make whatever you want. You know, sometimes we've watched Scooby Doo because they're always solving the mysteries of the ghost and the the scary things, the aliens and vampires and all of those kind of things. Those are fun for us to watch. Frankenstein is another traditional Halloween movie. So one thing you can do, there is a really crazy look at that. That is a really weird. There you go. If it's on my face. Okay, so I am sorry. Let me see if I can adjust this here. This is the sun coming through the trees. It is literally coming straight down through the trees. I am not splotched, I promise. But Frankenstein, you could actually take a cheese stick and cut it into sections so you have little round sections. Put a piece of a pretzel in there and it looks like a bolt. Just fun snacks. Something goofy, something fun. You can Pinterest a lot of these ideas. You can Google a lot of these ideas. Again, YouTube, we share a lot of our ideas. Those are fun things to do. You can take chocolate covered cookies with a Hershey Kiss on top. It looks like a witch's hat. If you're not into that, you could actually put a Rolo on top and it would look like a pilgrim's hat. Or you could just cut off the top of the Hershey Kiss and make it look like a more traditional pilgrim hat. It's up to you. Some people do Halloween, some people don't. Some people do fall, some people don't. It's up to you. But my point is, have fun as a family. Whether it's just you and your husband, you and your kids, you and your grown kids, you and your grandkids, your parents, whoever, have fun. One of the movies that my mother used to like to come down and watch was The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Anybody know that one? Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. That was a movie that we would watch with my mom on family night. And we would have, again, special snacks. And we would watch those and just have fun. We were spending time together. Maybe you're going to make popcorn and you can drizzle some of the little put candies with it or drizzle some of the little colored chocolates over it. However you want to do it. Spend time as a family. You can play games. We've actually done this one. If you go and you kind of search around on Pinterest, and I found Scattergories types games. It's not actually made by Scattergories because somebody just made it up. You can make your own up. But it was like categories that you could fit in. My life, Halloween decorations are back. But you could fit these in. So if you rolled the S and it was a Halloween movie. I don't know. Anybody got a Halloween movie that starts with the S? Maybe a Scooby-Doo? I don't know. H, Hocus Pocus? I don't know. Probably a lot of people know more about Halloween movies than I do. But you could do those. Those are great for kind of older kids, not maybe teeny tiny kids, but older kids, you can divide in teams. My family likes to play in teams, which makes it a little easier. That's fun. You could probably come up with your own questions for Imagine If. You could do that. If you have a blank board, you can make your own game. If you go to the thrift store, a lot of times you can buy game boards where people have just donated it. It's just odds and ends. You can make your own game if you wanted to. If you have a checkers board, here's a neat thing. You could do tic-tac-toe or checkers. If you have a checkers board, you can get candy corn or the little candy pumpkins. They usually come in a mixed bag, but you can buy them and use those to play checkers. Or you could use them to play tic-tac-toe. If you have tiny kids, use them to play tic-tac-toe. You may be able to find a fall bingo or a Halloween bingo and use the candy corns or the pumpkins for the pieces, the game pieces that you're going to play. The point is have fun. And this is some of the things that we have done. We've had our first campfire. We've done s'mores. We have been watching movies. Like I said, we were watching Hotel Transylvania. those are the movies we've been watching. We've picked apples with my sweet little grand. Hi from Mimi. Fun stuff. And we just laugh and have fun. It's about spending time as a family and making those connections. So I encourage you, I know this is a little shorter, but that's okay. Come up with some ideas. If you have an idea that's not on here, leave me a comment below. Give me some more suggestions on what you can do as a family for fall. Some churches have fall festivals. Some of them may do trunk or treat, and you can actually participate in that. Have some fun. And here again, we're not here to tell you what to do, how you want to do it. This is for you and your family. So we encourage that. But I do have a Bible verse I would like to share with you, and this is John 15:12. It says, "This is my command, love each other, just as I have loved you." When we're spending time together as a family, it's love. We're spending time together. We're doing things together. We're laughing. It's love. That's what it's about. And when we love like He loved us, we're bringing God glory in that. And that's very, very important. So I hope you can take some of these away. I hope you come back soon. Check on my community tab. There's pictures and updates and things like that in there. I encourage you to look at that. Leave me some comments. Let me know. Let me know what you do as a family. Another thing that we've done, here's one more bonus for you before I go. We like to sit outside in the evenings and look at the stars. It gets dark a little earlier now. It's not quite so cold. You can sit out there and look at the stars. The stars are beautiful right now. Grab a pillow if you're going to be laying on a hard surface. Remember, if it's later, the dew will set, so you keep that in mind. It might be something that a blanket you want to throw in the wash. But we sit there and we just look at the stars coming out, and we look at the constellations, and it's just so beautiful. And if it gets cold, grab a cup of hot chocolate or hot apple cider or tea. Maybe you've got a pumpkin drink that you like to drink hot. It's that time together. It's special, but it's time together as a family. So I encourage you to do that today. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. I hope you would keep stopping by. I enjoy our visit so much. And please hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell up there at the top so that you can get those notifications when we're meeting. And we will see you soon. Love you. Bye.